Kylie and Timothee Chalamet took their relationship official back in 2023, and they have gone on red carpets, gone to a lot of events together. It's kind of this weirdly idiosyncratic relationship in Hollywood because Kylie Jenner is this makeup mogul, model, reality TV star, whereas Timothee Chalamet is this art house actor who's seen as super serious, and he works with prestigious actors, and he's seen as an artist.
I mean, I don't think he's seen as... I think he's like somewhere between art house and extremely mainstream.
He's about as art house as you can get at his level of fame. How about that? So a lot of people objected to their relationship because they seem to not make sense together. But they have been together for quite a while now. And a rumor has sprouted up, a lot of headlines saying Kylie Jenner is trying to stop Timothee Chalamet from filming sex scenes in movies going forward in his career. She is going to exercise control over what roles he can take because she doesn't like that he is simulating intimacy with other women on camera. And it doesn't help that just months ago, Gwyneth Paltrow did an interview regarding her new table tennis themed drama with Timothee Chalamet called Marty Supreme. And basically all she said about the movie was there's a lot of sex in the movie. Like, a lot of sex. Like, so much sex that everyone is gonna be so uncomfortable watching it. And she was making fun of the idea that she would need an intimacy coordinator because Gwyneth Paltrow has been acting for so long before that was the norm in her industry. And it was promised as steamy, okay? And I assume Kylie Jenner saw that and she wasn't aware of how hot and heavy things got between Timothee and Gwyneth on set and didn't take kindly to that as his girlfriend.
She'll have to take the advice of Kim, who's now an actor. So Kim should now have something switch off in her brain where now any partner she's with should be completely okay with each other doing intimate scenes, because actors seem to be the ones that understand this or have no problem with it on the surface. They have to pretend like they don't have a problem with their significant others doing scenes. Them and I guess directors and producers, because plenty of actors marry producers too that probably do this stuff, and the producer has to pretend like it doesn't bother them that they're doing that.
Look, I've heard enough stories about actors falling in love on set when they're playing each other's love interests to know that it's impossible to truly divorce your emotions from what you're doing on camera.
Well, and just lots of cheating, I'm sure.
Yes,
like because they're just generally morally bankrupt.
Kristen
people.
Stewart is a multiple repeat offender at this point. She got into a relationship with Robert Pattinson when they were in the Twilight movies together, but they broke up when she was playing Snow White in Snow White and the Huntsman and ended up in a relationship with the director who was married at the time. She cheated on Robert Pattinson with this director who was cheating on his wife. Lots of that stuff in Hollywood. But here's the report. Jealousy seems to be creeping into Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet's romance. According to recent reports, Kylie has become increasingly insecure about Timothy's on-screen intimate scenes. Kylie is being totally irrational. She's convinced that everyone is out to snatch Timothee away from her. It's true that women circle him constantly, but he has been plenty clear that it's Kylie he wants. Her behavior appears bad as she is unable to stop the stress. They referred to an instance when Gwyneth Paltrow, who plays Chalamet's love interest in Marty Supreme, spoke about their intimacy scenes, saying, "We have a lot of sex in this movie. A lot. Prompting an insecure Kylie to push Timothee Chalamet to avoid intimate scenes in the future. I think she's right, but she's a hypocrite. Because why is it okay for Kylie Jenner to post thirst traps on Instagram wearing little to no clothing for the whole world to see, but Timothee Chalamet can't be a hoe in movies?
What if she was like, you can post thirst traps, but you can't do intimate scenes?
What's that about?
He's like, sorry, but thirst traps for men don't hit the same. as thirst traps for women, so I'm gonna have to be able to do the intimate scenes, and you can post your thirst traps.
They could both
Also,
make a trade-off.
There was some gaslighting there going on. There was like, she's crazy. She's
Yeah, she's being totally
you're acting
irrational.
like your mother.
I don't think it's irrational to have a problem with your boyfriend, fiance, spouse getting into sexual or romantic situations on camera with just because it's their job. If that makes you uncomfortable, you're actually more normal than the rest of your industry.
But she's not normal because she then posts the thirst traps and doesn't
Right.
realize why that would be a problem. So none of them are normal.
This is great advice for anyone out there. Like, don't post almost naked photos on Instagram. If
I
you're
can
a woman,
already picture.
and if you're a man, don't follow women who post almost naked photos on Instagram. It's very simple.
I can already picture the argument where he has to turn down some role because of a sex scene and it wins like Best Picture. Or
What if she says you can only do gay stuff?
He'd probably love that. He's an actor.
He has done.
He's an
gay
actor.
stuff.
He'd love that. He's like, I love to stretch my wings and play against type.
Didn't he do a gay love interest movie with Armie Hammer?
I mean, he played Bob Dylan. That's
am I
already
making that
stupid enough.
Bob Dylan, spiritually gay.
Bob Dylan, yeah, spiritually gay.
And then another report says Kylie Jenner has been forced to warn her man-eating sisters to keep their hands off of Timothee Chalamet. She loves her sisters dearly, but doesn't trust them further than she can throw them, especially now that Kendall, Kim, and Khloe are all single. Kylie is convinced that if they were continually allowed to be in the presence of Timothy's bona fide charisma and charm, they would melt, and she doesn't want that. They're looking for hot guys all the time, and they've been known to do this with each other before, like the time when Kim Kardashian was flirting with Travis Barker years ago, who is now with Kourtney.
So is he their type?
Timothy?
I don't know. Yeah, is he their? I have no idea.
Well, yeah, because they all used to be dating like rappers and athletes. They were all dating black men for like the longest time. They exclusively dated black men to the point where it was almost like weirding people out. And then I don't know what shifted, but they all suddenly changed their minds and now are into skinny, wet cigarette white guys. Starting with Kim Kardashian dating Pete Davidson, then Kourtney getting with Travis Barker,
That's just
Kylie getting
trends.
with Timothee.
They're just literally whores to the algorithm. It's just whatever is the current trend.
They don't just create trends for, you know, how women do their makeup, how women dress,
Who they date.
whatever, but yeah, they are tastemakers for what women find attractive in men,
what
which is kind
women-
of disturbing.
What women are using the Kardashians as this type of model? Millennial women, if any. Like are Gen Z women following the Kardashians?
Well, it's not something that you consciously think about, but if you are influenced by them, which a lot of people certainly are, yeah, I think that it does have a palpable effect.
So
Haven't you seen all these girls saying like, I love, like, my taste in guys is like when they look like they haven't slept in years and they're malnourished and
yeah, but I don't
look
imagine
like
any
they
of
haven't
that
showered.
came from the Kardashians. Like, I guess maybe Pete Davidson. I guess, but Pete
I
Davidson's
never
dated,
understood
like,
that, but he
30,000
has a
women.
dedicated cult of female
Yeah.
thirsters.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know, they should do it. He should say, you can't post thirst traps anymore. She's like, that's literally my business model. He's like, oh, well, my career will survive without sex scenes. Can your career survive without thirst trap pictures?
She actually does not need to post thirst trap photos for any reason other than her own vanity because
even
she's
worse.
already a billionaire by selling makeup to women. And I think that means they're not only in a wealth gap relationship, she's also older than him and she has kids, which he doesn't. So if they end up getting married, if they're in it for the long haul, he is going to be a stepdad to her children that she had with Tyga.
Well, it's Hollywood, so they're not in it for the long haul. That's not a thing. Or at least not.
It can happen.
Not that. See, I'm the one who usually says that, but usually not at how many. So she's already got 2 kids, and she's been married before, or just
She
been.
was not married.
She's
She
not
had
married.
kids though.
But you know, this isn't the actor who's been working blue collar on TV for 20 years and has been married to the same woman. This is a very, very different case.
But a lot of people think, Timothee Chalamet is this like artsy guy. Like, shouldn't he be dating someone who fits that same phenotype, like an art hoe instead of an Instagram model.
You would think so, but
I think it's because he's actually a bro in disguise.
Loves sports.
Right.
He loves basketball. He loves football.
Yeah, he's like flipping out at all these NBA games. It's getting to the point where
people
are like annoyed about it.
He is becoming the Taylor Swift of the NBA rather than like Taylor Swift was.
They keep panning to him in the front row. It's like weird how they're so obsessed with him.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen because he's going to keep explaining to her that this is just his job and I don't get why you're so upset about it. Calm down.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even like care about Gwyneth Paltrow. Like, it's just a job to me.
Yeah. He's like, what are you so upset about? I don't get mad when you post thirst traps.
It's just funny because I don't imagine that Timothee Chalamet actually is attracted to Gwyneth Paltrow in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, that's the other thing that just shows to you the depths of which people can be insecure, right? Like Gwyneth Paltrow is Gwyneth Paltrow a billionaire because of Goop?
No.
Okay, so is the idea here that he's going to be like he's going to suddenly catch feelings for like 50-year-old Gwyneth Paltrow?
I mean, if Kylie Jenner is the mommy GF, Gwyneth Paltrow is the grandmommy GF.
He's got typecast now.
You can graduate from mommy GF to grandmommy GF.
He's looking to hag Max even harder.
Hag Max.
He's gonna hag Max even farther down the line, away from Kylie and into Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, never mind. Maybe she's got a point. Maybe she's got something to be worried about. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.